Unbelievably, the NFL season is over, and we just witnessed a high-scoring Super Bowl 57 that saw the Chiefs knock off the Eagles 38-35 in Glendale, Arizona. Former NFL cornerback Fred Smoot, who played for the Washington football franchise and the Vikings, he was definitely locked into the big game, and he joins me now to break it down. Fred, how's it going, man? How you doing?
Man, I'm doing great. Like I say, like at the end of the day, when you get a championship game, a Super Bowl that goes down to the wire, last man with the ball, can you pull it off? I thought it was a great Super Bowl. I really enjoyed it. I was pulling for the Eagles. I know that's a shock to a lot of people. I was pulling for the Eagles, but guess what? I enjoyed every moment of it.
Oh, man, I definitely enjoyed the Super Bowl. I don't know how you could say it wasn't exciting at all whatsoever. And, yes, people might be shocked that you're rooting for the Eagles, Fred, but it's conference love. We know that it's conference love that you have going on there. So, Fred, right off the bat, as a cornerback, I have to ask you this about the costly holding penalty that we saw on Eagles corner James Bradberry, 1:54 left to go in the game. Score was tied at 35. Did you have an issue with the call being made in that spot?
Yeah, I did. I thought it was a touch and grab play. I thought it was a play that cornerbacks make routinely all the time. We're going to touch each other, but we know that this is the offensive league, and in the offensive league, they're going to lean towards the offense instead of the defense. But I thought that was a call that changed the game, and I thought it was a call that should not have been called at that time. And maybe I'm being a little defensive back biased at this point, but I'm just being honest. A lot of people did not see a holding on that play. But guess what? When the play is called, when the penalty is called, we just got to go play another down, and that's what the Eagles did.
That's what they did and had to move on. And, Fred, I think we talked about this at the top, right? I think most fans would say that this was an exciting game. And you've played a ton of football. You've watched many Super Bowls over the years. Where do you rank Super Bowl 57 among the Super Bowls that you have witnessed?
Oh, it had to go to the top. It had everything that you want to see. It had the young quarterbacks going against each other. It has the older coach going against the youthful coach. It had Andy Reid going against his old team. It had so many dramatics. It had everything that you wanted in a football game. It had field goals. It had touchdowns. It's everything the NFL wants. High-scoring games with everything coming down to the wire. If you were somebody that bet money on this game, you had to watch every second, every inch, every moment. And I think that changes ball games. At the end of the day, the NFL is king for a reason. And tonight showed why the NFL and why we are king.
NFL on top. Tons of people tuning in. Tons of people excited by this one. Lastly, Fred, we got to talk about Patrick Mahomes. The Chiefs with Mahomes under center, they scored on every possession of the second half after Mahomes re-injured his ankle heading into the half. Does his performance enhance the legacy of Mahomes? Does this performance enhance the legacy of Mahomes, who's already won 2 Super Bowl titles?
Here go the question. Can it be 2 GOATs? We got a baby GOAT, and we got a GOAT that retired. And the one thing you love to see, you know, the one thing the NBA went through for a long time was when Jordan left, nobody replaced him until Kobe came. Well, we don't have to wait that long. The GOAT retired, and now Patrick Mahomes is stepping into that board and making it known that he's the next man in line. And right now, 7 championships, if anybody can catch it, because if you look at his route right now and in the plays, in the championships he's won at this youthful age, he could catch Tom Brady. And I know that's crazy because Tom Brady beat me. He beat me and Antoine Winfield, and he beat Antoine's son. So I have seen him beat generations of guys. Patrick Mahomes is the next in line with a chance to do that.
Baby GOAT. I like that, Fred. You're going with baby GOAT for Patrick Mahomes. I really like it. That is Fred Smoot, cornerback. Appreciate you so much for coming on and talking to me after Super Bowl 57. I agree, Fred. It was a great one. Indeed, for sure.
Hey, anytime, Dex, anytime. I think the NFL showed what the NFL is about tonight, and we can only wish the Super Bowl next year could be as good as this one was.
We can only wish. Thank you, Fred. Appreciate you, man.
Anytime, brother. Anytime. Thank you.